Good morning and welcome back to Leslie Crafts. Today I'm going to show you how I'm going to be making some of these little sweet gift packaging. Basically it's a matchbook, so you can do these in any size and style as you want. I'm going to be doing some for Halloween. I know it's only February as I'm filming, this might not come out until March, but like I said, I'm going to do what I feel I want to do at the time. So obviously these sweets aren't going to last until October, but it was just to give you a look at them. So I've done one set. I was going to put these into my Etsy shop, and then I thought better of it because of what's on the front. So I'm going to leave these for my personal stash, and all I have to do is put the sweets in and staple them, or put some tape on the back. So these are just going to be popped into my Halloween box, ready for putting my sweets in, and then they're done for handing out and everything else. So that is going to my personal stash. These I can sell because these are stamps I made with Jessica. So you can sell the images, well, you make your cards and then resell your cards with the images on here. So these are the two I've done, just to make sure that, you know, it all looked right and everything else. I thought I had more Halloween embellishments made, but I don't, so that's now something on my list. But yeah, so, and I've sat down and I realised I need a black card, so just bear with me. There we go. So you can get 2 out of a piece of A4, so that's, yeah, it's not too bad. And then the scraps, I'm coming up with something to make with them as well. So you need to cut your card at 9.5. And then by 3. So these will hold the Haribos or the Skittles, little mini packs. And I presume the button mini packs will fit in here as well. So yeah. And that is all the fitting. And then for your scoring, you just need to score at 1 3/4 and at 5 3/4. Yeah, so I will have a little place in my craft room for all my Halloween sweet makes, packaging, things like that. So when it comes to October, I can just start getting them filled and prepped. When it comes to the 31st, I can put on my little spider lamp, or light, and then let people know that I'm accepting trick-or-treaters. And if they don't come around, then I don't know, my kids will have loads of sweets, I would suspect. I say kids, they are like early 20s, late teens, but the kids, they like sweets, or I'll just sit there and eat them. Now I do this every time. Now why is that longer than that? Did I not score at the correct mark? No, I done 4 and not right. Yeah, make sure you get 5 3/4, not 4 3/4. Get you all shouting at me, going, "You've scored, you've scored." I'm not too worried about it. It's the sweets, they're going to get ripped to pieces. So, and these are going, depending on how these, if I turn it the right way, then these, the extra scoreline will get covered. So if these do go into my shop, then it will get covered. Or, you know, to be honest with you, I don't think very many people will expect it that hard. There we go. When you just fold up all your score lines. Anyway, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't mess up at some point today. So, yeah. So some of these will be going into my shop. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to change people who I shop with. I've joined a Facebook group where they do, like, it's an alternative to Etsy. It's not Numdi, it's I think it's Craft Market. So I'm gonna see how I feel, and then I might join them. You can either do it, you can have a free account and then you pay them 5% commission on everything you sell, or you can pay monthly, which is a £5, and then you don't pay no commission because you're paying them money. Or you can do it per year, and again no commission, but you get benefits. But basically, you get benefits when you're free, benefits when you pay a £5, and then you get loads of benefits, more benefits than when you pay like £50 per year, which doesn't seem a lot in hindsight compared to what you can do and what you can get back. So I'm not going to do £50 per year, but I might do £5 per month, see how that goes, if it's going well, and then I might upgrade to the £50 a year one. Excuse me, having a drink. Now then, I have cut out all my papers, just for easiness really. So you need one piece, which is 2 3/4. I'm going to check these because I had to redo my measurements yesterday. Yeah, 2 3/4 by 1.5. You've got like a little backing piece, which is 2 3/4 by 1 inch. And then you've got your main topping piece, which is 2 3/4 by 3.5. So, and it gives you a thing. And then the back piece, you can either, if you're doing it with your sweets in at the same time, you can staple it, put this on the back, and then this on the front, and then it covers your staples. But obviously I can't do that because my sweets would run out in time. So I'm just going to put staples in afterwards. To be honest with you, if the kids, you know, or if they're going to be given to like younger kids, then I might put in the description that they say, and I can glue dot, or I can just tape the sweets in, so there's no staples anywhere. So yeah, so there is options. I might have to redo my glue bottle as well, because like in between doing all of this and filming, I'm obviously working on working on things I've already made on camera, but obviously I need a lot more made. So I'm just, you know, if it's something new I'm showing, if it's something, you know, I might should do a show and tell to say, you know, this is what I've done in a month, this is what I've made in a month type of thing. But they're not always going to be tutorials. Some are just going to be me packaging stuff up, things like that really. So it's just, I'm just going to do what I feel that I want to do rather than what I feel I'm obliged to do. Now, you don't have to do one by one. I suggest you do all your scoring first, or you're putting your papers on and then going back and doing your toppers. Just saves time really, but I just want to show you how I do one and then we'll go and do everything. So that is the top one there, and then I've got these little Velcro dots, and they just go on there and just help close it down. So that is that one there. So, and then once the paper's dry, then the glue dots don't affect the paper's coming off. So, but it just gives you an idea of what you can do. These can be any theme whatsoever. So I'm trying to work out which themes I can maybe do to showcase, or if I just put these up and then just put, you know, it can be done in any birthday theme or party theme that, you know, you're doing really. What I wanted to do last year, and I was told, see, why I listen to people I don't know, I was told they wouldn't be viable. Maybe not viable, but if I had something like this when I was chucking my kids' birthdays, then I would have got it. Was little themed party favours and table decorations. You know, like when I chucked my daughter a princess party, I made a lot for my kids, but at that time I didn't have the equipment as I do now, and I would have loved to have made a little cabbages for just the decoration and putting little bits and pieces in, so her friends could take them home as well. You know, just things like that, just a little bit. It was all just a little bit different. But I was told that I wasn't allowed to do it. So now I'm not listening to anybody when it comes to what I want to do. might just do them. So yeah, so we'll do that, and I might as well just carry on doing all these. So yeah, so watch this space and you might see some, because I've got them, I bought them, I downloaded them, bought them, never used them, so I really want to do that, and I've got stuff for going back to school with and stuff like that, and or teacher gifts, things like that. So yeah, so I want to do a lot more like that, and then because I've got some stuff upstairs which is like 3D pencils and stuff like that, which would look on the boxes, so you know, you can give them to your teacher, or your kids can give them to your teacher, and you can fill them up with whatever you want, you know. And then it's something for them to display afterwards. So, you know, I would love to see that in a classroom, you know, 3D pencils, you know, acting like boxes, well, they are boxes, and you putting stuff in your box, you know. Or just hanging around your house and stuff like that. Maybe I'm just weird thinking like that. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. Who knows? Who knows what goes through my head? So, but yeah. So, but I know when my kids were in junior school, we don't really do the secondary. When my kids were in junior, and you know, they wanted to do teacher gifts and stuff like that. And I did make one of my son's teachers, who was expecting a baby mini album. She was the first child, and they really, you know, really appreciated it, because it wasn't a normal gift you would have got. So that was quite nice. And we were hanging around in the playground for about a week trying to catch me, but I didn't always. Some weeks I just used to dump and run, and some weeks I used to, you know, go and see them for whatever reason.
Sorry.
But my son said, "My teacher really wants to see you to say thank you." Well, okay. So I think her child, well, must be 7 or 8 now. No, must be older than that. I would say must be 10 or 11 actually. So yeah. So, but I think sometimes just doing a little bit something different, well, makes you stand out from the crowd as well, but also just shows that, you know, doesn't have to be the same bottle of wine, or, you know, things like that. like I said, these are nice and quick. Once you've got everything made, done, ready, then really quick to make. So, and then I've got some of these left over for when I do the next lot, which is quite handy. So yeah, so these are my little sweet pouches which I've got ready. If I do decide to put these up for sale, then I will show you how I package them. But I think these are just really, you know, and just easy to do. And if you wanted to, you can even put your sticker on the back, so when you do hand these out to kids, then you know, the parents can have a look. Oh, you know, they do that. So, you know, you never know what will happen when you do things like this. So that is the first lot, or second lot, and then this is my first lot. Now I do like these, I must say, especially when we're not on certain images background. But yeah, so I've done 12. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this, and we will see you again fairly soon. If I do any other themes, I'll most probably do that in a show and tell. Okay, bye now.